Utilities Commission, and with me this morning are Commissioners Brown Bland, Clodfelter, Duffley, Hughes, and Kimmerite. In compliance with State Government Ethics Act, I remind members of the Commission of our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and inquire at this time as to whether any member of the Commission has a known conflict with respect to matters coming before us. The record will reflect that no conflict has been identified, so we'll proceed with public staff. Item number 1.
Good morning. I'm Dustin Metz with Public Staff's Energy Division. Item P1 is a proposed order for establishing a general rate case and suspending rates for Duke Energy Progress. I have one amendment to the proposed order. DEP filed a performance-based rate-making application, and therefore under 62-133-16 D3, the Commission may suspend the implementation of the proposed rates for up to 300 days. Accordingly, ordering paragraph 2 of the proposed order should read that the proposed new rates are suspended for up to 300 days pursuant to North Carolina General Statute 62-133.16. With that amendment, I recommend the Commission approve the proposed order.
Move approval of the recommendation as amended.
All right, it's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Questions or discussion on that motion? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an aye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Metz. All right, we'll proceed to public staff. Agenda item 2.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Jeff Thomas. Item 2 is a request by Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress for approval of their Green Source Advantage Bridge Program and associated tariffs GSA-B. The public staff recommends that the Commission approve the request and issue the proposed order.
Commissioner Kimmerite.
Mr. Thomas, I also see that Ms. Fentress and Mr. Jarak are here from Duke, and I think that my questions might be better answered by either or both Ms. Fentress or Mr. Jarak.
Or to the extent that Duke has a witness that's
Right.
available to respond, please do come up.
Should I step down or stay?
Nope, stay up here, Mr. Thomas.
Good morning, Chair Mitchell, Commissioners. My name is Kendrick Fentress. I'm appearing on behalf of Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress in this matter. And we do have 2 subject matter witnesses with us here today to respond to any questions. I believe Commissioner Kimmerite indicated she had some. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, if that's all right, and I'll step out of the way.
Thank you, Ms. Fentress.
Chair Mitchell, Commissioners, Leland Snook, Managing Director of Pricing Solutions for Duke Energy.
Chair Mitchell, Commissioners, Leila Cummings, Energy Policy, North Carolina with Duke Energy.
Good morning to both of you. All right, Commissioner Kimmerite.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. I have a couple of questions to make sure that we understand this GSA bridge program. And the first is about how the 350 megawatts that would be allocated to the GSA bridge program, how it relates to the 2021 appropriations bill under section 11.19 F1 and F2. And my understanding is that that 350 megawatts in the appropriations bill had been reserved for an eligible customer that would be owning and operating a manufacturing facility. And so what relation does the 350 megawatts in this GSA bridge program have or not have to the reserved capacity in the appropriations bill?
So Chair Mitchell, Commissioner Kimmerai, there is no relation. This is additional capacity.
So the 350 megawatts would still remain reserved for the eligible facility, the manufacturing facility. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then we'd like to also better understand how the 250 megawatts of the GSA bridge program capacity will be provided. And I think the application talks about that it would be 45% of third-party owned renewable capacity from the carbon plan. Is my understanding correct? And can you explain basically where this 250 megawatts would be coming from?
Yes, Chair Mitchell, Commissioner Kimmerai, it would be provided by third parties, and it would count towards the 45%.
And how will it be allocated? Is it going to be part of the 2022 solar procurement? Or some other solar procurement, procurement program?
So this capacity would be available once it's approved. It will be, there's a couple of different paths that this capacity can come from, but it will not be taken out of whatever number target volume the solar procurement is set at. So if you had, for instance, a PPA project that dropped out of the procurement right now in step one or didn't make it to step two, or even beyond that, if they didn't win after step two, that person could go contract with another customer and then could come to the company with a GSA application.
So then, Ms. Cummings, it would be outside of the 2022 solar procurement. Is that correct?
All right, any additional questions? Move it upstairs. Okay.
I'll make a motion to move this matter to executive conference.
Second.
All right, any objections to the motion on the table? All right, we'll take this into executive session. All right.
Thank you for the answers.
Thank you very much, Duke and Mr. Thomas. All right, we will now proceed to public staff, item 3.
Good morning, Chair Mitchell, Commissioners. I'm Neha Patel with Public Staff Synergy Division. I'm presenting item 3 today. Item 3 is a request by Piedmont Natural Gas Company for approval of biannual adjustment of rates under Appendix C of its service regulations. Public staff has reviewed the proposed rate adjustments and recommends that the Commission approve the proposed order allowing Piedmont to adjust their rates as provided in Schedule A of the application.
Move approval of the recommendation.
It's been moved and seconded that the item be approved as recommended by the public staff. Are there any questions or discussion on that motion? All right, hearing none, all in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, motion carries. Thank you, Ms. Patel. All right, Commission has before us our minutes of the October 24th staff conference for approval. I'll take a motion. It's moved and seconded that those minutes be approved. Questions or discussion on that motion? All in favor indicate with an eye. Is there anyone opposed? All right, our minutes of the October 24th staff conference are approved. Any additional business for the Commission this morning before we adjourn? All right, seeing none, we'll be adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's go off the record, please.